Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. How are you? Sending you the purest of love and light. Remember, we're on top and we're going higher. Of course, we are blessed. We're highly, highly favored. And while we're hunkered down, we're protected, safe and secure in God's arms and divine's love. And I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you. Thank you for your continuous love and your support. I really do truly appreciate you. May God continue to richly bless you always, wherever you are, sending you the purest of love and light. Thank you so very much. Welcome, returning soul tribers, new soul tribers. I'm so glad that you're here. Yeah, so people are crying over you. It said they're sad, they're hurt, they're upset, etc. I mean, I was gonna say I don't know why, but I think I know why. And again, this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anybody. I mean, a lot of people they are realizing what they had when it's late, who they had in their life when it's late. And it's like when I see this card, I wonder like if they had their way, the way they wanted to hurt us, again, whether romantic or platonic, put it where it fits. If they had their way, would they be crying? No, because a lot of these people, they betrayed us because they were promised wealth and fame, and they thought they were gonna take our destiny. They thought they were gonna take our positions. They were gonna steal what belonged to us. I mean, they were thinking about pure happiness, and it's like, are they crying because the plans fell apart? Because if they loved us really, they really wouldn't do the things that they did, right? Because, like I said, what if they had it their way, where we lost everything, where everybody turned their backs on us, which a lot of them, they did that again, but God. It didn't, the weapons formed, but it didn't prosper. For a little while, yes, we were out in the cold. I mean, now for a lot of us, being either lonely or want to be by ourselves, it's by choice. But these people, they meant it for harm. It's like they wanted to turn people against us. They want us to be isolated, rejected, and abandoned. So it's like if they really loved us, they wanted to unalive us. If we were gone from this earth, would they be crying? I don't think so. Because then they would have gotten what they wanted, right? Because like I said, a lot of them, it's for money, why they did what they did. It's for their ego. So it's like now they're crying. I think, I don't, I think they're just crying because they didn't have their way. It's like they lost on both ends. And it's like now having to see you, having to see us live to tell the story, how we overcame. I think that alone is distressful for a lot of people, because this is not what they planned. This is not what they went in there for. I mean, they went in hyped up, chest puffed out. They were high-fiving, they were laughing, they were cheering, they were jeering, they were mocking, they were celebrating. I mean, they spent the money even before they got it. They thought about all the things that they could have had. For a lot of you, a lot of us, off of our own energies, they were able to manifest luxury, material wealth, and gain business, cars, and houses. And it's like now that they're no longer in our energies, and now these chapters are closed. For a lot of you, a lot of us, the karmic cycle is over, and it's like now they realize they cannot come back. It's like they really walked out of heaven. I mean, I remember I told somebody this. I said, you're walking yourself out of heaven. And the person looked at me and laughed, you know, said, thinking I'm crazy. And it's like almost now they're looking at or replaying all the things that you said to them. And it's like now they are sad. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, if you're feeling sad, that's not you, that's not your emotions. It's it's those wildcats. They're moping. And like I said, for a lot of these fake friends, fake family members, fake exes, fake strangers, you don't even know some of them. But it's like a lot of people are realizing that if the things that they sent out didn't touch you, then it's coming back. So a lot of these people, they're stalking because it's like now they're watching and they're obsessed. Because it's like, what is left to do? Some of them, they want to come back. Yeah, a lot of these people were fake flexing too. They were going around taking pictures, trying to find proof to tell people all kind of lies about you. And it's like now a lot of those things, it fell flat. Their plans did not come to pass. This is how they wanted to manifest. Wow. Unfazed. Yeah, a lot of you, you're unfazed. It's like, let them keep working up, because for a long time they had us riled up. They had us worked up while they were planning and celebrating. Yeah, a lot of these people, they're bankrupt and they're clout hungry. They would say anything, they do anything, they make stuff up. They were very dramatic. They're like drama queens and drama kings. And they hype things up to go around to tell people to rally the troop. Some of them, they're watching too, having fake accounts so that they can spy on their social media accounts as well. Yep. Yep. A lot of these people, they're sad. They're sad. They're crying and they're watching. And this is how when God really says, the Bible says, he's going to prepare a table before us in the presence of our enemies. And when the psalmist says that, yeah, he will. So it's like these same people, they're going to have to watch. It's like your life, our life is going to make a believer out of them. When God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, they laugh. They thought that they are bigger than God. And they thought that they could do this. We were in isolation because they tried to isolate us so that nobody would know when we go missing, if things happen to us. And it's like now, none of that happened. I mean, these people are turning on each other. They're turning on each other big time. Because now they're sad. They're sad. And a lot of these people, again, they're crying because they've lost it all. They lost it all because the people who they came against or joined with to come against you, they were only there as an alliance. They rallied the troop together just for one cause. If we can take this person out, the things that we can gain. And it's like now that they're not successful, everybody's going their own separate ways. It's like, think about it, they're walking, going home with their heads down like those hungry dogs and their tails stuck between their legs. They're ashamed, they're embarrassed, they're sad, and they're lonely. And they're crying. They're crying because they lost on every end. Because at first they were so brave, when they were going out telling all of these lies. Because again, the truth is you weren't supposed to make it. Nobody was supposed to hear your side of the story. Nobody was supposed to know our side of the story. But God, won't he do it? Okay, so you guys want to be mad at somebody, go and be mad at God. Let's see how that work out. Let me see you kick against the prick. Go on. Go on. Because while you were under the influence of the devil, who is your God, we were under the influence of the Holy Spirit, which is our God. And he fights our battles. There were many nights that we cried. Some of you, we were crying over you when you were the same ones who were hurting us, who stood back and watched people hurt us. Whether you're fake friends, fake families, fake partners, fake lovers, fake husbands, whatever you were, fake karmics, fake strangers, everybody stood back and watched. Nobody came to our defense. How do you think we felt? How do you think it felt? And now that God came through for us, and you lost, you didn't get your money, you didn't get to go back to keep talking and hyping up yourself. And you can't come back to us because now we find you out, we know who you are. You're a snake, you're a liar, you're a low down, miserable excuse for a human being. You can't come back. So you're shut out of heaven, and not even hell wants you. So these people are sad and they're very low, very low. Yeah. So I wanted to find out what spirit, what are they crying over? And it says here, handout. They're looking for something for free. So a lot of them, yeah, they're crying because again, those people they collaborated with, they're not even friends. They can't get anything from these people. For some of these people they collaborated with, they were promised that they would gain stuff. And this is why they went so hard. And now they're not getting that. They can't come back to you. They want to come back to you. They're realizing you are the best they ever had. You were the best person in their lives. And now they can't come back. It's like no more handout. So they're looking for something for free. Yeah, so a lot of these people, they're learning. They're learning, like school in here. We live and we learn, lesson at hand. So they're learning a very hard lesson here. Yeah, again, touch not the Lord's anointed. Do his people no harm. If God says it, he means it. And he says he is God. So a lot of these people, this is a lesson that they're going to have to learn. Some of them, they hopefully will give their life over to divine and change their ways. Yeah, a lot of these people, they're opportunists. Only calls or texts when they need you. Yeah, these stalkers, this is why they're watching. Because now it's like they're looking to see if you come into any money, if you have any success in your life, what's going on in your life. So now they're obsessed. Why are you obsessed with me? Boy, I want to know. Yeah. So yeah, they only want to text or call. A lot of these people you haven't heard from, you haven't seen in a long time. But they're users, they're munchers or moochers. They only want you for what you have. And so this is where a lot of them, they sell you out. Because it's almost as if you didn't have enough to give to them. So it's like they sold you out to the highest bidder. Yep. So yeah. So a lot of you, you're avoiding these people. You're unfazed, so you're avoiding them. You're avoiding them. Look at the back. It says here, caution, a karmic person is resurfacing. So yeah, a lot of these people, they want to come back. Yep, and they are narcissists. Doesn't care who they step on. Yep, they're a leech. Annoying, they're annoying and they won't leave you alone. Yep. Some are mistresses. They're viewed as the enemy in a third-party relationship. Yeah, a lot of these people, yeah, they were denying. They didn't want to claim you in public. Some of them told lies that you were bad parents. You know, they wanted you to lose your business, made complaints to the state about you. All this stuff is like they were very provocating. They were doing things to provoke you, to get you out of your peace, to get you stirred up and rile up so they could get you into trouble. Yeah, they only wanted sex. That's all it is. They were inconsistent with their passion. And yeah, look, they're stalker. For some of these people, they're false spiritual person. A lot of them, they lie that they are spiritual, they're healers, light workers. No. Again, it's like they would say anything, do anything just to convince you. Like I said, if they want to come back, they're going to come back saying that they're changed now, they're serious now. Again, all the things they think you want to know. But in fact, they are the same. They're still up to no good. They their spirituality, they abuse it and they use it to do the devil's work, not God's work. Because clearly, if they were of the light, the things that they have done, they wouldn't be crying now. At least if they're crying, it wouldn't be for that reason. And why would they be stalking you? They would know how to get you. They would know your number. They would know how to find you. But yeah, they can't. They can't. They can't come back. Yeah, it's like you're the king of swords here. They can't come back. It's like because now you know the truth. You're the king of swords. Now you know the truth. You're smarter. You're emotionally intelligent. Come correct or don't come at all. And like I said, a lot of these people, they know you're very intuitive. They know that you know that they try to create havoc in your life. Yeah, with the 9 of Wands here, a lot of them, they laughed at you. They mocked you. You weren't good enough. They listed out all of your flaws that you had. They gather people up to make a mockery, a fool of you. The wounded warrior. They did things to, again, to provoke you, to hurt you, to leave you wounded and stranded. But it's like you were down but not out, and you kept fighting. You kept fighting. And it's like even when you're limping, even when your head is bandaged up, you still kept going. And like I said before, a lot of these people, they stood by and they watched other people hurt you. They joined with these people to hurt you. And now they can't come back. They want a handout. And with the King of Swords here under there, you know why they're crying. You know why they're sad. Because they're looking for a handout. They have nothing. Because see, the same things they wanted for you, it's the same thing that is coming back to them. Lack, out in the cold, lonely, abandoned. They can't trust people. So a lot of them, they're meeting their own soul tribe. They're living with people, being friends with people where they have to watch their backs. They can't trust them. Can you imagine? They wanted to put stuff, poison in your food. Now they're worrying about the person they live with. Are they putting poison in my food? They wanted to unalive you. Now think about it. The same way that they did this, they have to worry now if somebody is going to get money to take them out. Is somebody going to put life insurance on them to take them out? So it's this fear. So I'm telling you, they're crying over many things. They're between the rock and a hard place. I'm telling you, it's a tough pill to swallow and it's a hard place to lie in. Like I said, a lot of these people with this magic here, see, because the snake is right here. So it's like while you're digging up, manifesting your stuff, you have the snake, which is deceptive. So a lot of these people, they were doing witchcraft, doing things, burying things in the ground, using grave dirt, doing all kind of stuff to take out your magic. Whatever you were planting, working on, manifesting, they were throwing dirt on your stuff. There were snakes in your garden there. Wow. Yep, they were no good. And it's like now you're learning these things. It's like you're sipping your tea and you're like just reminiscing like, oh my goodness. And it's just thanking God for what he spared you from. Yeah, the death here. Yeah, so for a lot of you, a lot of us, like I said, they really wanted to unalive us. They wanted to take us out. They didn't want you to live to see, you know, your hard work pay off. See all these birds there, the talking, the gossiping. It's like whatever you were working on, like I said, whatever you were manifesting, they wanted to bring death to everything you have in your life. And this is why these people, they're going to pay heavily. I'm telling you, they are paying heavily right now. See, you're the high priestess. You know this stuff. You don't have to have a channel. You're very intuitive. You know. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of these people, they don't know how you know. Some of us, we don't even know how we know it. But divine showed it to us. And it's like, if you're like me, I would rather people tell me things. Don't let me find it out. Because then it's almost like if I had to do all this hard work to find things out, or I had to go through all of this to find it out, there is no coming back. Yes, I can forgive you because it's for me, it's for my own growth. But as far as you trusting you again, no, we can't. We're not gonna get back to that place. That is over with. It's gone. So a lot of these people, yeah, they're worried because they know you know. They know you're very intuitive as well. They know how they treated you. And this is, I mean, the King of Swords is no King of Swords for no reason. You've gone through heartache, heartbreak, and betrayals. Probably even been divorced too. It took a lot. It takes a lot for you to get here where, you know, again, you can smell the nonsense from a mile away. So this is why they're stalking. They're creeping to see. It's kind of like, when is a good time to approach? And for a lot of you, a lot of us, you're saying never. Never. Yeah. So a lot of these people with the hangman, they're left stuck to watch you as you move on into your season here, your harvest. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Both of them fell out. King and Queen of Coins. Yeah. They have to watch you. They're stuck as you move into this stable life. I mean, whether this is a partnership or this is just you mastering your masculine and feminine energies. But you know, whatever you're creating, your legacy with your family, loyalty, stability, hardworking. Yeah, something strong with the right people. These were fakes. They're floozy. They're flaky. They were only there for a good time, not a long time. Now you're going to have lasting relationships, lasting friendships, and lasting connections here. Yeah. It's like these people, for a lot of them, if this was like a relationship, even again, whatever it is, you know, they with the Seven of Cups at the back is like they put you up as an option. And now it's like they realized they went around, they sampled all these other cups, pick all the false friends. Now they're realizing you were the only one, the real one, the true one in their life. And this is why they're crying. This is why they're upset over you. Yep, 10 of Wands. They're burdened, they're stressed. Yeah, like they're overwhelmed, they're exhausted. Wow, with the devil, I'm telling you, all this obsessiveness, toxicity. Yeah, it's like now they realize that they are, it's like a lot of these people, see, it says one way, they're going the wrong way. They realize they went the wrong way. See, for money. Look, do you see that? Like I said, it's for money. Money, the fast life, the car, look, the liquor. Yep. They listened to the devil and they went the wrong way. They went the wrong way. And look, a lot of people stand by or stood by and watched them went the wrong way. They didn't heed the sign. They were too much in the fast life. Like I think we saw the card about fake flexing. Yeah, I saw it a couple times, where they were showing off like they have money. But now these people are really realizing that money is not evil, it's the love of it. Like the Bible says, it's the love of it that's the root of all evil. And they would have done anything for money, the fast life. So they sold you out. They went the wrong way. And you have people who kept a straight face. People who kept a straight face, watch them, went down the wrong way. Some of these people conspire because if this is a relationship, they wanted to block that connection. Yeah, they wanted to block it. And so they misled them. They gave them bad advice. Bad advice. Like I said, a lot of them were paid to take us out, unalive us. They were given money to betray us, and they took it. Now the money is finished, or they didn't get the money because they weren't successful, and now they're mad and they want to come back. They're stuck in the Eight of Swords, self-imprisonment. I mean, it's a madhouse. It's a madhouse, and right behind it is the Nine of Swords again. I mean, it's going up. Yep. So a lot of them, can't sleep at night. Yep. It's like, oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, they're gonna have to watch you as you get this Ace of Wands here. This brand new, passionate, creative beginning from God. They're gonna have to see this. And like I said, this is why they're watching and they're stalking and they're crying, because they lost it all. They lost it all. They did everything they could. But I'm telling you, for a lot of us, all of us who overcame, who survived these hardships and obstacles, all the praise, all the glory, all the credit goes to God. I'm telling you, but God. Not a lot of people live to share, to tell their stories. And this is why you should never be ashamed. Don't be afraid. This is how we overcome, by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimony. This is why the Bible, whether you believe it or not, or people leave their life stories in books so that you can find encouragement, inspiration to stand up in the face of courage, in the face of fear. You have to learn to be your best friend. Because for a lot of you, a lot of us, when these things were happening to us, we were codependent. We didn't know ourselves. We didn't love ourselves. We didn't know our worth. And so it was very easy for a lot of these people that we trusted, even if you felt intuitively like something was not right. But like I said, because of we were not healed, then it was hard to release these people. But then it's like we went through these things and seeing how God took us out and all the things we went through by ourselves, nobody there. Then this is why we're here. This is why we're here right now, because God is for us, and because He's for us, who can be against us? Until next time, take care and be blessed.